Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, quick video, really just quick. I'm standing in the middle of a pole barn in Ohio. It's like 20 degrees outside, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick little view of how I transported my equipment, and specifically I wanted to talk about barbells and moving barbells cross country. All right, so the reason I want to talk about barbells is for a few good reasons. One, almost every garage gym has barbells. Most people buy barbells that they want, not all the time, but if you spend the money to buy a barbell that you truly love using, you typically want it to be safe as you move it, especially if you're moving across country. So in my case, I was moving from Texas all the way to Ohio, and I wanted to keep my bar safe. Now, this is the second time that I've actually done this particular move, and this is the second time I've used the exact same barbell moving technique. But what I use are these 3-inch Schedule 80 PVC pipes. You can find these at Lowe's. They are a little bit, I guess, expensive, but if you buy them in like 6-foot or 10-foot, or the longer you buy them, the better value you get for your money. So what I do is I actually package up my bare steel barbells first inside of these tubes, and then I'll throw a couple desiccant packs, and I'll link those desiccant packs that I use in the box down below, so you'll be able to click on those and see them. Basically what you have, like I just described, is a 3-inch pipe with the end caps, and then I'll just write what bar it is. So this tube right here, for instance, this has my Ohio power bar in it. This one here is longer, has my deadlift bar. And then what I do when I actually move them is I just tape up the ends and I shove the bar in with some desiccant packs, and typically I'll throw in like a pad on the end of the cap. So I'm going to take one of the bars out just to kind of show you. The bar I'm going to take out just for the sake of ease is actually going to be the one that I created for my DB15. So that's sitting over here. And just as a quick note, this is how I actually moved my power rack. Is I just used parts of my platform. I took it apart, and basically I would put a layer of equipment and then a layer of plywood, layer of equipment, layer of plywood, and everything arrived just fine. So let's grab this real quick. So here is the one for my DB15. I do have two of these created so that I could have both DB15s in them. And again, all I do is I just use packing tape to pack around the outside. The kind of fun part about the DB15s is that you can make these pipes out of just like extra cutoff. So if you buy 10-foot sections, these dumbbells are so short that I didn't have to buy pipes specifically for them. I just used end caps. So here's the dumbbell, made it over here just fine, zero damage to it at all. And here is the foam that I actually cut out. I think this is from a toolbox I made, and there was just some cutoffs, but you can use any type of foam or padding or material that you have available to you. All right, so again, all that you gotta do is basically, to make this, get your tube and cut it to the same height, and you can just do the exact same height as whatever barbell that you're gonna put into it. You then slip the bottom cap on and put your foam into the cap, slip the bottom cap on, slide the barbell in, and the reason that I use 3-inch PVC is because on a normal barbell, the stopping portion of the collar is usually right at 3 inches, so there's almost zero movement inside that pipe. And then all you do is you put your foam on this side with an additional cap that I dropped on the floor and I need to go retrieve now, and tape it shut, and you're ready to go. Now, nothing is perfect and nothing is without its downsides. Obviously, these bars are a little bit more difficult to move. So don't think that you're just going to be able to pick this up with one hand and run around with it. I mean, you might do that just fine, but they are a little bit more difficult to carry. Two, they do take up a little bit more space. However, they offer great protection. And if you have bare steel bars and you're worried about moisture or sort of oxidation occurring during transit, you don't have to worry about that with the desiccant pack that you throw in there. I will also say that my particular trailer, when we got it, we checked it, and there was no holes like anywhere. in the ceiling and the walls or anything. So it looked like it was fairly watertight. And when we actually went to unpack it, we saw it had to have been like probably a 1-inch diameter hole, and it was directly over all of my equipment. So the nice part about transporting my barbells like this is that all of them are sealed away from that moisture. I did open all these up and inspect them real quick just to make sure there's nothing in there, and we're good to go. Hey, but that's been my quick tutorial DIY showing you how I transport barbells. Tell me what you think. I'm sure that there's other commercial options, but realistically, this is a very cost-efficient option, in my opinion, especially if you know you're going to be moving multiple times. But tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. That's been my video this week. I appreciate each and every single one of you that watch. And remember, when it comes to garage gyms, always make it better, awesome, and of course, badass. I'll see you next week.